Good evening, everybody. Hello, and welcome to my living room.
That lasted 2 seconds.
we were trying. I was trying to get her to hide so that she could pop out and scare people, but it lasted like 2 seconds.
She said hi, everybody.
As soon as I started talking, she's like, "Oh, it's my turn." You want to take a bath? Okay, you can take a bath when the first sprint starts, and then you can go to bed. Oh, Morphel's taking a bath. Gotcha. She's watching cartoons.
She says, no, not me, Mama.
Morphel is morphed into a robot right now, and when he's in a robot form, he can fly around. He's got like jets in his feet, and he's all dirty from playing outside, and they want to give him a bath, and he's like trying to hide and run away. Okay, so far we have it. What? What's wrong with you?
Many things, Mommy, many things.
I cannot understand you, child. What's wrong with you? Okay, so we have Devin with us. Hello, Devin. And we have Key Clavis. You're actually here at the beginning. Normally, you don't show up till later. Hello.
Welcome. Must have woke up early.
And Yaza is here. Hello, Yaza. Missed the book launch, but congrats.
Thank you.
I'm sitting on Noelle's little Peppa Pig couch. It's one of those couches that pulls out into a bed thing, and I'm sitting on it, and it's just not.
Look at that. You can't even tell what the back is. But this is officially out in the world, and it doesn't look like this. There's no books there.
Just put it by the window behind your head, and then it'll have to move like it's supposed to.
All right, good point. Let's see if I can do this. There you go. That's what it looks like. See how close I can get. There you go. That's what it looks like.
There you
go. That's going to be a problem with the green screen for a while.
He has fresh tea and homemade biscuits. Yum.
Yum.
All right. Well, we don't have anybody new here, but I feel like I should remember to do intros.
In case you're watching on the replay, hi, I'm Amber Kraft. I write paranormal romance. That book I just showed is my second book in the series, although you don't have to read them in order. This lovely lady over here, along with her partner Jace, edited them and did a wonderful job, and you should use them.
And I just added that book to the gallery on my website of books that I've worked on.
Yep. And I am working on a podcast, which comes out every second Saturday of the month when I have time to do it. And I'm just starting it now, so let's hope it gets out on time.
What are you eating? I'm concerned because I didn't give you anything to eat.
I ate the chips.
Where did you get chips?
I got chips off the floor.
She got chips off the floor. Doesn't that make me sound like a great mom?
Well, if you're like my kid was, she hides them on purpose.
Well, I gave her chips earlier today, so she could have spilled some of them on the floor over there.
Probably.
Can I have my finger back? Can I? Thank you. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Meadow. I am a freelance editor, so you can go to my website, Rose City Editing. If you're looking for an editor, me and my business partner Jace work on your books together to make them as good as they can possibly be, and we offer developmental, line, copy, and proofreading. I'm currently working on a client project, a short story. Would you please be quiet? Okay, do that. Okay, do that and be quiet. You're not a very effective hider if you're yelling that you're hiding. I'm so sorry.
Keep that there, Noelle. Keep that there.
One moment, Amber, you can entertain the masses.
So I haven't announced, but tomorrow's episode will be with the lovely Marla Holt. So make sure you go and check out her book. She's got The Other Lane. She's got Haunted Attraction, which is my favorite so far. And the book she's working on now is another person from that book. So I can't wait to read that one because I love how she jumps back and forth. It's perfectly on point. So
Noelle slid down behind me, between me and the couch, and got stuck. Here. Do you want to come say hi?
that's one way to sit on your lap.
Here, just sit on my lap for a minute and you can say hi.
Say hi,
hi.
Noelle.
She's in her crazy mood. It's okay. We'll get through this. Okay, so yeah, I'm an editor. I write stuff, but I'm not published yet. I'm currently working on a project from a client that I'm almost done with. And then after I'm finished with it and I send it to that person, I'm going to work on outlining Project Cowboy again because I never finished doing that.
Sounds like you got a busy night like me.
And I also have to put her to bed in like an hour.
You go to bed.
But she might go to bed early tonight because she's really grinding my gears today.
Hi, Stephanie's here and she has a new book coming out too.
Ooh, Stephanie! Oh, goodness gracious.
I don't remember the date, sue me, I'm sorry, but your cover is so pretty.
Tell us all about the book that you have coming out. And perhaps Devin can link it if he's willing to. You want to watch Cocomelon? I'm not. No candy because you're being crazy.
Less sugar, no.
I have this big bag of Skittles that we've been slowly eating over the last like month or so, and she slowly was reaching her hand in there. I'm like, nope, that's not happening. Okay, we also had Alice join us. Hello, Alice. How are you? Key's gaming friend is sick and isn't so much fun to game alone, so no gaming tonight. Oh, is that what you usually do on Friday nights?
Writing instead tonight. Awesome.
Writing instead, assuming the brain will cooperate. Well, I hope the brain will cooperate. Alice is reading for these sprints. Already wrote 8K today. Nice.
So are you caught back up to where you should be, is my question. Because she was so far behind.
Yeah, I don't set writing goals for myself when I'm not in the drafting phase, like word count goals, I mean. And I'm not in the drafting phase on any projects right now, so I have honestly no way to say if I'm behind or not because I have no goals. And Stephanie's book, Storms of Today, comes out Monday, February 15th.
I knew it was coming out soon.
Everybody, pay attention to this book. And I would assume it's up for pre-order. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if it is up for pre-order, you can probably go purchase it right now.
Let me go look, and I'll throw it in the comments if Devin don't beat me to it.
It is a YA contemporary centered around a girl named Bethany who is navigating life after learning secrets and lies about her family. Devin already put the link.
Of course you did.
And my sister's name is Bethany, my older sister. Yes, it is up for pre-order. So there's the link if you want to support Stephanie / you want to read the book. Go pre-order it. I can't pre-order it because I am completely broke. I have $0 in my bank account and I have 38 cents available on my credit card and I have negative $114 in my other bank account. So
I know that feeling.
I'm waiting. I did get an email a couple days ago that our tax returns were approved. So we're just kind of waiting for those to come in whenever that's going to happen. And if they don't come in soon, then our next money that's coming in is Friday. Not today, but next Friday. So basically I'm broke ass bitch until then. And I'm running out of groceries. So I have to get creative with what I cook for dinner.
That's my mom every night.
Yeah. Well, because I meal plan, but I always have some stuff as backup just in case. And so I've cooked through everything that I had meal planned for because I was planning on going grocery shopping again. But we had to pay our rent out of this last paycheck, and our rent takes up pretty much an entire paycheck. And So, we are penniless at the moment.
Yep.
And yesterday, me and Jordan were going through the cupboard trying to figure out something to cook, and I have a bunch of chicken breast that's frozen in my freezer, so I cooked some chicken, and Jordan made some couscous to go with it, and that's what we had for dinner. So, the answer to that is no. I should have written 12K today. If I wanted to catch up, but if I write 8K tomorrow, I will be caught up. Well, good luck to
There you go. So just get you some good rest tonight. Write another 8K tomorrow. It is the weekend.
Oh, and Stephanie says it is the second book in the series.
Yep.
So you know. I had nachos for dinner today. I had like $10, so I was able to go to the store yesterday, and I got some chips and some nacho cheese and some ground turkey so I could make nachos because I had everything else. I just needed those 3 things.
I just had leftover brats from Super Bowl Sunday. We've got like 4 things of leftovers from my mom being off and cooking, so she took the last of the pasta that I've been eating every day for lunch. So I guess tomorrow we'll use the roast and make burgers or something for lunch.
And I do have some of the ingredients. Well, no, I have all of the ingredients to make a small batch of tuna noodle casserole. So I could make that tomorrow. Although Jordan does not like tuna noodle casserole. It's one of my favorite things because my mom made it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, my mom made it a lot when I was younger. And then another one, too, that she called it poor man's tuna noodle casserole, is to make box mac and cheese and put tuna and peas and a little bit of extra cheese. And it's tuna noodle casserole, but like made just with mac and cheese. And then the normal one is made with cream mushroom soup and stuff. Jordan hates both of them. I love them both. I don't know why he hates them so much.
I'm gonna have to cook tuna noodle casserole tomorrow. We haven't had that in forever.
Hey, then we'll both have it at the same day.
Yeah, because we're trying to. My mom took our huge overflowing food area shelf and like downsized it because it was like annoying her, and so now there's like overflowing foodstuffs, and I just brought my whole back seat is full of canned food and beans and all kinds of other stuff that we got from the neighbor who was moving to, or my friend who was moving to Alaska. And so I've got all this food, so we have to eat food so I can bring in food. I told her don't buy anything. I'm going to replace cans as you get rid of cans. But right now it's snowing like a windstorm, so not doing it tomorrow.
Yeah. And I still have a bunch of chicken in my freezer and stuff, and that's one thing that me and Jordan could just eat to keep ourselves sustained is just cook a bunch of chicken breast, and you can eat it like Jordan has this sauce stuff that he makes that we like to dip it in, and she's not going to be a big fan of it, so I have to be creative for stuff with her that she's going to eat, but she'll eat it if she's hungry, I guess. But if she's not super hungry and it's like, here, have this chicken, she'll take a bite of it and chew it up and then spit it out in the garbage. Seriously, you're going to starve to death, child. Oh! I took a bunch of cans and bottles to the bottle drop yesterday, and their system that they have now in Oregon, you go to the bottle drop and you can sign up for an account, or you get this little like ATM card type thing, and you get these recycled green bags and these stickers that are registered to your account, and then if you fill up the bags and you put the sticker on it and you actually drop it into a chute thing at any time at night up until 10 p.m. and they'll count them for you and add them to your account. And I dropped those off last night after they closed, so I should actually have a little bit of money in there.
Oh, that's cool. I've never heard of that.
So if you want me to put that back together, you can't keep grabbing it. She's trying to fix it, but she keeps making it fall apart instead.
Come on there.
Okay, let me put it together.
Now the baby's falling down, falling down, falling down. On the baby's falling down. Car's broken. Car's broken.
She looked at the TV and saw a tow truck pulling a bunch of broken cars away. It interrupted her song. There we go. Now the bottom part. Now the bottom part, child.
Hide together.
I'm putting it together for you. This is like really annoying. I need to just super glue it so it stops coming apart because I hate having to put it back together again. It's a little bed for her dolls. So yeah, money troubles are not fun.
Nope.
And I am currently having them.
I think we're all having them. That stimulus needs to hurry up and come the hell through.
Right. I don't usually have money troubles this dramatic, but the way our paychecks lined up this last month was not fun.
Yeah, I've been having to take off so much time with my hand that, like, all the overtime I'm working, I'm not getting time and a half for, so my paychecks are like an extra $150 short from what they normally are. So that was your predicament. Was me last week. I have $4 in my account. Thank God I got paid today.
Yeah. Well, so yeah. And to finish off my intro, since I never finished it and I went off on a tangent, all of my links for social media stuff are in the description, as well as the Amber's stuff is all linked in the description. And at the pestering of Charlie for several months, I finally made a coffee because they kept pestering me to do that. So I have that. I'm not going to ask for money, but I will gladly accept it if you choose to give me some.
Same.
That's what the other night what Eva said. Like, I'm not gonna ask you for the money, but if you drop it down, I'll sweep it up, no problem.
Right. Yeah, he was pestering us both, so I got a coffee, and then I need to figure out. There's so much stuff I want to get done, like before we move. I want to figure out how to start posting stuff on my Patreon. Like, I have the tiers and everything, but I haven't figured out how to post yet. And I feel like the reason nobody's become a patron is because there's nothing there to show them to give them.
Right.
And which isn't fair to me or them. So
Right.
like I want to do that, and I want to do pre-show stuff. Like if I can get the podcast where I'm editing them early, like maybe I could give them away a week early or something. But so far, I'm having a hard time keeping up, much less giving anybody anything early. But
yeah. Oh, we had Divided by Sight join us. Hello, how are you? Money is indeed stressful, and I agree. Why can't we just be paid to write? I mean, I need to get off my ass and actually finish something so that I can publish it, so that I can then get people to buy it. But, you know, I wish I could get more clients coming into Rose City than I have right now, because it's just getting really stressful, and it feels like, I know it's normal when you're starting a business. It's going to be slow going at first, and then it'll pick up and you'll get more. But it just feels like I'm failing because I don't have very many clients coming in.
yeah,
No,
and
but
then I had to back out on you because I got all my crap happening right now.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, and I totally get your situation. And the other person that I had scheduled that had to back out, that had to reschedule, I get their situation too. So I'm like, I'm not upset at the people that had to reschedule. I'm just upset in general at the circumstances that made them have to reschedule.
Yeah.
So I just need to make money because I am floundering. That's a little bit dramatic. I'm not floundering. I mean, I am right now, but normally speaking, I'm not.
Floundering, people. She's floundering.
What?
Daddy!
Daddy's not getting off work until 9:15.
Daddy's getting the mirror.
All right, well, I suppose we should do a sprint because I need to finish working on this client thing. Oh, plus there's 4 other AuthorTubers that I'm subscribed to myself that are streaming right now.
Yes, there are a lot.
So, it is what it is.
It helps when you put the right password in websites. Oh, Lord.
Okay, a timer has been located. Share screen.
Oh, and by the way, while you're doing that, those that won free paperbacks, I am ordering them tonight, so I will let you know when they come in and get your address so I can mail them out to everybody.
I still haven't sent the stuff for my giveaway that I did in November because I haven't had the money to do that yet.
Where's the big one? It's not back here.
Slash, I forgot for like a month.
Where's not vacuum piece?
What's the matter?
Where's not vacuum? Let's make one.
I don't know where is your vacuum. Is it upstairs in your room? You want to go look for it upstairs and see if it's in your room? She's looking for her vacuum. She has a little pink vacuum that she got for Christmas last year.
Big vacuum. Where is it?
You know what I find funny? Hang on, sorry. You know what I find funny? I know for a fact that I sold one paperback book because Jennifer showed me a picture, right? But when I go to my reports, it shows only my ebooks. It's supposed to show once they ship the paperback.
Strange. Let's see. Everyone is short of cash right now. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Oh, and Nicole Blind Mage has joined us. Hello, Nicole. How are you? My economics teacher said that COVID was the biggest shift of money from the middle class to the extreme upper class ever in history. Yeah, it's tough. I would say me and Jordan are upper working class, lower middle class. Generally speaking, we were fortunate enough that Jordan's job was deemed to be essential, so he hasn't been out of work. But
Same.
it's still hard financially, even for people who were able to still work. It's still hard financially.
Hey, speaking of Jennifer, did you buy my book on Amazon? Just curious. Just wondering why it's not showing that I have a paperback sold.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. Also,
Really confusing me.
Turn it off.
Yeah, because Laura, turn what off?
Turn off the computer.
No, I don't want to turn off the computer.
You couldn't see me then, Noelle.
Turn it off. You turn what off? Turn off the pewter. Oh, it's because she wants to vacuum. Go vacuum over there in the dining room. And then I don't have to turn off the computer. All right. So hold on a minute. Let me start a sprint and then you can vacuum. Oh, yeah, I'm excited too. Lauren sent an inquiry through my website for proofreading, and I'm just waiting for her to be ready for me. Jennifer says hi. Say hi, Jennifer.
No!
No, I'm trying to vacuum.
Just hope she keeps that attitude when you're telling her to do chores when she gets older.
Okay. Give me one more second and then you can vacuum. All right, we're going to start a sprint. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Noelle's pretending to be
A baby
Some-
dinosaur?
some sort of animal.
She sounds like a baby dinosaur.
She's whimpering and laying on the floor, kicking around.
I got 7.5 minutes of this episode done.
Well, right before the timer ended, start thing, I finished my final read through of my client thing, and I was just starting to type the email that I finished, and I was going to attach the thing, and then the timer went off. So I just need to send that back to him, and then I can work on my own stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
I was kind of like that, with 10 seconds left. I was listening to my podcast, and for whatever reason,
I took something away from her. She's just sad about it.
oh, I was gonna say, for whatever reason, I get 6.5 minutes in, and then the audio shoots up like I'm yelling, and nothing changes during the whole thing. I don't know why. So I had to cut it where it goes up and then take the audio down. Problem is, now I can't see where I need to cut stuff because the audio is so far down. It's making it a little hard.
I think when the next sprint starts, I'm going to take this little mongrel to bed. And then I can do my Bible study because I haven't done it for the last 2 days, so I need to catch up. I've been doing a daily bread.
Oh, I like daily bread.
Yes, I've been doing those, and I haven't done them for the last couple days because I was not feeling well on Wednesday, and then yesterday was Jordan's day off, and he stayed home to hang out with me and Noelle, and so I didn't do it. And I haven't done today's yet. So, but in my new bullet journal, because I filled up the other one, I got a lined one instead of the dog grid that I usually get, and so now my usual thing is I do my tasks in this section, and then this section is for my Bible study. And then this one day, and that's another day, and then that's Sunday, and then this is for wrapping up the week. So yeah, I have been doing daily bread. That was one of my New Year's resolutions, is to do that every single day. And I forget some days, but I try to, if I forget one day, then I'll do the day and then that day's. Then
Yeah.
I'll catch up the next day. The words are eluding me. Okay, also I need to point out, so Jordan's mom gave Noelle this toy kitchen right here. And that thing in the middle, the gray and black thing that's in the middle of it, it's a little Keurig, and it came with these little pods.
Oh, that's so cute.
And so she got a coffee one, a chocolate, and then one that has a leaf on it that says it's vanilla, but we just keep saying tea because it looks like a tea leaf. And it doesn't look like vanilla, but they're all sticky.
Get that out of your mouth.
Hey, that's naughty. That's not a toy.
It's Mommy!
That's a dangerous thing. That's not a toy.
It's Mommy!
So, they're cute. But she got them all sticky with something. She spilled soda, I think, in the sink on her kitchen, and then dropped these in there. And so they're all sticky. I gotta wash them off.
She was washing them, Mama.
But it's cute. And then it also came with coffee cups with the lid and the little sleeves, and they're cute.
They have so much crap on their kitchen side that I didn't have.
I know. And this one has a little spot on the bottom that has a dog food and water thing that are stickers. You don't actually put dog food and water, but they're stickers that makes it look like that, and it's cute. But I need to reorganize my entire living room because once I get my tax returns in, I'm going to buy myself a desk and a really nice chair and stuff and a monitor because I want to do a dual monitor setup. And it's going to be in that corner over there where that bookshelf and the playpen is. And I'm going to move the bookshelves to be my TV stand and get rid of all that stuff. And then I have to completely reorganize all of her toys and get rid of the ones that she doesn't play with anymore. But also, thank you. She's being a crazy butthead.
Yeah, with my income tax, I'm gonna. Well, before that, I'll replace my income tax with what I'm spending. But with our moving money, I'm gonna go ahead and get the graphics card fixed on my computer, or get one put in rather, so that when we move, I can do dual monitors instead of just a TV because I don't have enough room to do dual monitors here. And that way I can start streaming and playing and stuff and doing more Twitch stuff because it doesn't really work with one monitor that well.
Yeah. One of the more annoying things for me when I'm editing is I always have the Chicago Manual open and the dictionary, the Merriam-Webster dictionary open on the computer. And I hate having to switch between tabs all the time. And I can just, if I do dual monitor, I can put the Chicago Manual and stuff up or on the monitor, and then I have the book I'm working on here. And then I don't have to click out of the book to go to the thing when I can, yeah.
I think I've gotten so used to three screens at work that if I have less than two, I'm just aggravated now.
Yeah, I want to have two, two screens, and then I heard somewhere that a really efficient editor will have 3 screens, but because you have one for the style sheet, one for the project, and one for the resources that you're citing. I just want 2. I'll be happy with 2. Yeah, I'm going to put them in I'm going to do that because she doesn't really play in her room anymore, so she's got a ton of toys in there that she literally never plays with because all the toys that she does play with are downstairs. So most of the ones down here are probably not going to be gotten rid of. They're just going to be rearranged and put away instead of just letting her have them all over the place.
Well, if you get rid of most of them in her room, then you could always move them upstairs.
I was thinking about setting up her kitchen and stuff in her room, but I like having it down here because then she can be down here playing while I'm working, and I don't have to be sitting up there.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about all of them, but I mean,
yeah. I do want to set up a table and chairs and stuff in her room so that she can do if she wants to do tea parties or whatever she wants to do. I want to set that up in her room, and I want to get her one of those rugs with the road on it because she has cars that she likes to play with. And
I loved playing with the road rug.
Noelle,
I got so many carpet burns from playing on that rug.
Noelle, you just farted on my leg and it's really stinky.
No.
Yeah, I had to check her diaper because I thought she might have not just farted. So yeah, that's my situation. I just finished the client thing. I'm gonna send it back to him. So this client, basically anything they write is gonna be an instant buy for me because this is really well written and had some really good lines in it that were just fantastic.
I'm glad you like his work. I like what I read out.
Yeah. Jason Furman, guys, buy his stuff. He's actually really talented.
Yeah, go find him on the YouTubes. He streams every weekend, and he needs some love. Find him on the Twitter too, or not the Twitter, the Twitch.
One of the lines that when I was editing, I actually highlighted it and made a comment. I just had to tell you, I really like this line. And they're in the battle scene, and he's talking about how this person's trying to swing a battle axe, but it was too big and heavy for him. And it said, if the earth could bleed, he would have at least had that victory. And I was just like, ooh, the imagery. Just that one line tells you exactly everything that just happened right there.
Baby, take back.
Why are you punching the bookshelf?
It's punching back. Hang on, I gotta show you all this. This child. You just take off green screen.
Mommy,
All right, so he says, links, ladies, we need links. Let me go grab the link to Vincent's channel.
Okay, stop it, child.
YouTube.
He just had a video come out today too.
Mm-hmm.
Child,
he does book reviews and stuff.
Be like Noelle and put your ass to bed.
Put your ass to bed. He only has 69 subscribers. So I thought he had more than that. He's so good.
Well, last week he only had like 50 something, so I'm telling on him enough.
Okay. Well, here is the link to his. Oh, Devin already did it. Okay, never mind.
Devin's too damn fast.
You're too fast. But he's really nice. Every live stream I've gone to, he's been really nice to me. And like Amber said, hey, Meadow edited my book and she did a really good job. And he's like, okay, well, I'm going to check you out. And he emailed me that night with this project for me to edit. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, nobody ever watches him or is on there. Just a couple people. So
yeah, he's really nice. And his writing is top notch. So
let me find his Twitch.
Why are you yelling?
Copy.
Why are you yelling?
Alright, and here is his Twitch.
Oh, he's up to 73 now. Nice.
The cat. And that's his Twitch.
Sweet.
Oh, I thought it was you, but it was the cat.
Well, I hope you guys like him because he's really nice and he's talented.
Yep, we need to get him up there. Like I said, he streams every weekend. He's different from us. He doesn't do the quiet time during the timers. So
yeah, and he puts his work on the screen too, so you can see what he's working on while he's doing his fancy stuff.
Yep, I wish he's
nope, no candy. Okay, look at me. If I give you one Skittle, will you be a good girl? Yeah.
Bribery always works.
There you go.
Yeah, he's the one that told me about Restream that I want to try, because I like the way he does the music and all that. I wish he could just walk me through a setup, but I'm not the kind of person that can show my screen and stay on my screen.
Right.
I'm too ADHD for that. Like I can't. I'm too busy doing too many things. So.
Right. If I'm just drafting, I could do it. But not if I'm in the editing mode, because when I'm editing, I print out the chapter, edit by hand, then put all the edits into the thing and edit it one more time. And that's not really something I can like share my screen and have people follow along with me for.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, he's awesome. So I'm glad that you guys are subscribing to him. If you did, I'm glad that you did. Now, back to what people did on the sprint.
You'll have to tell him Amber Meadow sent you.
Yeah. No tablet. It's almost bedtime. No tablet. Divided by sight, Lauren did 400 words. Woot woot. And Stephanie did 120 words. And that's the only update that we got from people. Yeah, trying to start a business it was difficult before COVID, definitely. Yeah, I have 2 testimonials up on the website. I did just receive another one that I need to put on the website, and Amber is gonna send me hers later on when she's finished with her podcast. And then I'll just put those 2 up at the same time. So I do have 4 testimonials total, 2 on the website and 2 yet to be put on the website. But I have 5 books, published books that I've worked on. This one that I've just finished is not published, but it's a short story that I think he said was for a charity thing, I believe.
Yeah. For a friend that passed, they're trying to raise money for his son.
Yeah, so that another reason to like Jason.
Isn't there enough?
So this one, yeah, and then I have Amber that's gonna come with me with her next book in the future when that's ready, and then Novel Nana had to reschedule, but said she's definitely still going to go with me. She had to reschedule because some personal things that came up in her life that she wasn't able to hire me right away. And then, I mean, Divided by Sight contacted me too. So like, someday I'll get up there.
There's things in the works.
There's things that there are things that are scheduled so far into the future that it's like I'm so glad that they're scheduled, but that doesn't help me right now.
Yeah.
74 now. Woot woot, yay.
I'm glad.
We need to get him up to 100
We do.
because he deserves it. Okay, I think because Noelle's bedtime was 1 minute ago, I am going to start another timer and I'm going to go put her to BED. Because she's drawing on my wall with a pencil right now. You better
Kids
knock it
over
off.
here waiting for me.
So she's doing something very well that she knows she's not supposed to do because she's drawing on the wall with a pencil. So, and I just said that to her very loudly, and she looked over at me all guilty like, and then turned back and continued doing it. So
I know. It's snowing so bad. It sounds like a hurricane outside.
it's clear skies over here.
Yeah, I think it just hit from Vancouver up tonight.
It's just really icy outside because we had a very, very small layer of snow, and then it iced over at night, like last night, and so the roads are really icy.
Except for maybe a mask butter.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, Noelle is in bed, and she has stopped making any noise, so that means she's either fallen asleep or she's just
Into
kind of laying
something.
there. Well, she does a pretty good job now of just kind of, when it's time for bed and she cries and I don't come and get her, she just kind of lays there until she falls asleep. Plus, she didn't nap today, and she stayed up late and got up at her normal time, so I'm in bed and willing to bet that she's really tired and probably fell asleep already. So that's done, and then I came to my bullet journal and I started checking off the things that I did today. Well, I had to write them down first, and then I checked off what I did, and then I started writing down tomorrow's stuff. And then I have to do all of this week's daily bread because I didn't do it at all this week.
We have a mountain of clothes, literally a mountain on the clothes thing where Kira's supposed to keep her clothes, and neither one of us have put clothes up all week, so that's going to be tomorrow's before Jace's sprint. But I got 5 more minutes edited of the podcast, and the kid kept trying to kick me and then made me come see the snow, so she'd quit kicking me. Like I can't hear it out my window. She's like, I didn't know it was snowing that bad. I thought it was just picking it up off the ground. I was like, I told you I looked at the radar and it's nothing but white. What part of that don't you get?
Yeah, so my goal for the next sprint, maybe 2, is to probably do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's daily bread, and then tomorrow I can do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'll be back on schedule on Sunday. It doesn't take very long because it's usually just read these passages and then like 4 paragraphs explaining them, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So
No, I told Kira after my book was done I would give her a month, but I'm like, I have to get the podcast up. Like the only 2 exceptions are getting the podcast up, well 3, my Sunday streams and Wednesday streams, and then the book at the end of the month. So like I still have to read the book for the month. I'm still reading my stuff, but I will spend time with her. But like I told her this weekend we were gonna go get her some shoes, but it's supposed to snow really hard all day tomorrow, so that totally kicks out tomorrow. Because I'm not going shoe shopping in the snow. I'm sorry, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do it in Nebraska because it snowed all the time. I'm not doing it the one weekend it decides to snow. Not doing it.
Right.
So I think tomorrow we're just gonna tackle the clothes and stuff, and then see. It's supposed to stop Saturday afternoon, so if we can tackle the clothes tomorrow before and after Jace's stream, then we'll go Sunday.
Right. So a purchase that I'm happy about is I got a Happy Planner sticker thing, but it's Faith Warrior, so it's all Bible and faith themed stickers.
Nice.
And I like them. So I put one of them down. It says "Grow in His Grace," and it's got a pretty flower on it, and they're cute.
So I went and bought, 2 different planners to keep track of everything, and then I made my reading planner, and I haven't touched them all flipping week.
Yeah, so I'm not doing the calendar and stuff in this, like my daily tasks bullet journal anymore. Mm-hmm. So I got a regular planner to keep track of like calendar things, and like then I can write stuff for the future. And I've been enjoying this setup. I don't get to do as many artsy things as I did before, like in my bullet journal, but that's okay because that would take up so much time, and then I either wouldn't do it at all for like weeks in a row, or I would waste like an entire day just doing artsy stuff in my bullet journal. And now I can do a little bit of doodles, but it also doesn't take me all day. And then because it doesn't take me all day, I don't skip weeks anymore.
See, and I thought that was my problem, was that I just was spending too much time drawing and doodling and stuff, and that was it. But like, and I know it's work. I've been so exhausted from work, and not to mention it's been seriously cold, and so I haven't felt this cold since Nebraska. It was not this cold last winter, And so I've been in the warehouse trying not to get sick in containers that make it 10 degrees colder than it actually is in the warehouse, which is always 10 degrees colder than it is outside. So this week, whatever, has just been hell. Plus I had the book release, and so like I was busy with that Monday, Tuesday, and then had to come back to work Wednesday and had I'm not even playing 34 emails plus the container to unload and then load it today. So that's why I didn't stream Wednesday. Like I said, I was gonna take a nap at 4, get up at 6, and stream at 7, and I didn't wake up.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't happen. And I feel like that's the way Tuesday's gonna be. So I'm glad I don't have a stream then.
On a positive note, I set up the SEO stuff for my website so that it would come up in search results on Google. And I got an email last night that I got my first click off of a Google search.
Yay!
So like it has keywords, and then also if anybody just types in Rose City, it'll come up and all that kind of stuff. But it comes up for editing, freelance editing, affordable editing, like that, all that kind of stuff. It comes up on Google now. And I got my first click. Like somebody clicked on my website and checked it out.
See, I put my I did my first newsletter Monday to come out with the book launch on Tuesday, and I don't know if anybody got it. So if you're subscribed to my website and you got it, let me know what you thought about it, because nobody said anything yet. So it says it came out. I hope it did. I hope I did it right. But
thanks, Devin. You're great.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing too. These right here came with this, but I've used them all now because I put them in for meal planning each week, because it's a thing where it's Monday through Sunday on here, and so I have it for meal planning on every single one, and it's just taped in.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be helpful too, because I like to plan by the week.
Devin, I'm sorry you've had snow for 3.5 months, but like you said, you are in Canada.
Truth.
At least you're not in northern Sweden, where they get enough as tall as they are. I was watching Johanna Jensen's stream, and she was showing in December it covered the car, and it wasn't just wind blown to cover the car. It was covered. Yes, that newsletter.
Yay! Well, now we know that Yaz is subscribed to your newsletter.
And then it went out. It didn't show whether it went out or not. Just I had it scheduled to go out. So
yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to get used to this new bullet journal situation, but it's fine because I can just use lots of stickers.
I'll just be glad when next week's over, so I can actually focus and write stuff down and have a plan instead of, oh crap, now I got that on top of this, on top of this.
Right.
Too much work stuff going on the last 2 weeks.
I want to do a newsletter because I've been asked recently by a couple people if I have one so that they can pay attention to me in the future, and I'm like, I don't have one because I don't really know what I would put in a newsletter because I don't really do a lot of stuff. So it's
that's what's kept me from doing one, is not really having a lot to do. But I feel like now that I'm moving this year and still trying to do stuff, I've got something to say finally.
Right.
Stop it.
Sorry. It just a little bit of drowsiness hit me suddenly, but it's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. I want to do this daily bread stuff before I sleep. So
yeah, I'm not going to sleep till this podcast is done and my testimonial for you is done. So I might go to bed about midnight.
Well, let's just get into another sprint so that we can try to get you done ASAP.
I'm not going to pull another 36-hour. I'm not. Okay, I might, but I'm not. Those days are over for now. Hopefully.
Oh, also, I didn't click on it, but Divided by said, we're trying to get Nicole the Blind Mage up to 100. And then Devin linked Nicole's channel and said she's only one away. I don't know how many she has now, but if you're not subscribed already, you should. I went to check to make sure I was subscribed, and I am already, so I can't subscribe again. But
Same. The way it's been kicking people off, I went and checked too.
yeah, every time somebody that I knew I was at one point subscribed to says, "Hey, I'm trying to get to this number," I always go and make sure I'm still subscribed because you never know. I could have gotten booted. That's happened to me lots of times where I'm suddenly not subscribed to somebody anymore, or sometimes I get subscribed to people that I know for sure I never subscribed to in the first place.
You're
Like,
the only one I know this ever happened to.
yeah, so like way back,
I remember
like last year or whatever, when James Charles' initial controversy stuff was happening and he was getting canceled or whatever, I was suddenly subscribed to James Charles, and I've never watched a James Charles video in my life before that point. Like, I barely knew who he was, so I damn well know I was not subscribed to him. And then I was scrolling through my subscribers because every once in a while I'll go through and I'll unsubscribe from people that either don't make videos anymore or I'm just not interested in their content anymore, or, for whatever reason, and I'll unsubscribe because my subscriber list is like the people I'm subscribed to. I have like 400 plus people that I'm subscribed to. So I'll go through and I'll clean it out. And I was going through, I'm like, why is James Charles on this list? I know damn well I've never subscribed to him. So
yeah.
That's the main one I can think of. There was a lot of controversy too that he was buying subscribers because he was losing so many. And I don't know if that's a thing where you can like buy YouTube to like subscribe people to your channel without them knowing.
Oh, it's happened to Key too, so you're not the only one it's happened to.
Yeah, suddenly end up sub to people I've never heard of or didn't want yet.
Yeah, I've never heard of
Yay!
it happening.
She's up to 100 now because Stephanie had to resubscribe. Yay!
Awesome sauce.
All right. Well, on that happy note, we're going to do a sprint now. All right. Amber, you can do the battle cry this time.
In 3, 2, 1, go! I got another 5 minutes done because the light started flickering, and so I had to plug everything up, backup batteries, phone, everything.
Mm-mm.
So I had to tear apart half my bookcase to get to it, just in case everything's like died. No.
I did some daily bread stuff. Also, my back is starting to hurt from being hunched over, so I need to not sit like this anymore.
Yeah, the light started flickering, and so I immediately hit save on the episode. And then my mom texts me, and she's like, "Might want to have your phone charged." And I'm like, "Fuck the phone, backup chargers too." Oh goodness! So I pulled all three of those out.
Let's see. Divided by Sight says she's ecstatic, talking about the Blind Mage, going to do a poem giveaway, writing a poem for the winner, making the Google form now. Awesome, that's so exciting. I'm glad that she's so happy. Reaching 100 is a big milestone. I remember I was really happy when I reached 100.
Yep, I gave a book away. I gave somebody the winner choice of 5 books that I had 2 of from accidentally getting cross onto book boxes I had. So, and then the one person that won was in the UK, and I couldn't ship it. It was gonna be like $100, so I just like gifted them a book. So I still ended up having to give a book away to the library.
Stephanie finished a bowl of cereal. Nice. And also is saying, what is your podcast?
So I have the Afterthought podcast where I interview authors about things they've gone through with their books, and if they have had any life issues like disorders or anything that they had to overcome, just trials and tribulations in life, and just gives different aspects of the author mind. And I want to branch out to like entrepreneurs as well, but yeah. So tomorrow, if the power doesn't go out, tomorrow's episode will be Marla Holt, and then next month will be Lauren and her sister. So yeah.
Sweet.
So
And Devin said, I reached 100 subs on my AuthorTube anniversary. That was so cool. That was exciting.
I didn't know you reached it on your anniversary. That was cool.
That was during, I believe it was during my stream.
I think so.
That happened, yeah. And I was like, it's my AuthorTube anniversary now because it was after midnight and it was the day, yeah.
I remember him saying it was his anniversary, but I know he hit 100 on that day. That's cool. Yeah, Stephanie, you can watch the episodes. I've got a whole thumbnail where you can watch them on YouTube. And then down in the comments of each episode is all the places that you can listen. If you would rather listen, you can go and subscribe. So
I need to get that like thing that pulls your shoulders back and makes you have better posture. Because I always like sit when I'm like sitting relaxed doing something, like when I'm sitting here, I always sit like my shoulders slunched forward, and then it makes my mid to lower back just hurt so bad after a while. I just need to get that thing, and then I can sit here like this. Because even if I do lean forward, it won't let my shoulders slouch.
I don't even know when my AuthorTube anniversary is. I've been on for so freaking long. I need to figure out, because I'm probably coming up on 5 years now, honestly. I probably am. I want to say it's June or July, because I got on my first ever like thing was my Colorado conference.
Mine is November 11th. It was my first live stream that I hosted on my channel.
Dude, my first live stream, only my dad showed up. That was funny and sad at the same time.
My first live stream, I believe it was just Tiffany and Sophie and Alec. I believe. And I remember I had to leave my apartment and go to a cafe to host it because me and Jordan had gotten into an argument, and because he wanted to use the computer and I needed it for the stream, and so I just grabbed my computer and I left so that so I could do the stream. Because back then we just had my laptop was the only one that was good enough to do anything on. Because he had his laptop, which we still have, which functions okay, I guess, but it's old as crap. So
I have so many videos. I don't want to have to go through them to figure out what my first date was. Let's see. I can do it like that. Yeah, I can do it like that. July 26th, 2016.
Noise. So July 26th this year will be your 5-year anniversary.
I knew I was coming up on it.
Okay, I'm gonna sit up on my knees for a little bit.
Devin got his custom URL this week.
Yay!
And so did Stephanie. Awesome.
I just got a notification from TikTok. Dr. Mike just posted a new video. Cool, I don't care. Okay, I got an email back from Jason. I need to read it. Okay. Exciting. I emailed it back to him and he's like, "Awesome, thanks. I'm glad to hear that you liked it so much. How do you want me to pay you?" I didn't think this far ahead.
PayPal's a thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being silly. Okay. All right. Well, I'm about to get a little bit of money, so that makes me happy, and I can put that into the business account to pay for my website for the next 2 months. Yes, I think 2 months. And then I'll have to pay for it off my credit card or something after that again, unless I get another client soon. Okay, well, I guess we could do another sprint.
I just know power's gonna go out tonight because I'm on a shitty ass row.
Yeah.
Shitty ass power.
Well, fingers crossed.
I know. I would like to be warm all night, Leslie. Yes, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Fingers crossed for you, because it sucks to be stuck in a living space that's cold as crap. The first couple nights that I slept in the trailer, it was just me at first because of reasons, and I was by myself, and it was so cold because there was no power hooked up to it at first, and oh my god, it was so cold. And I had like 4 big giant comforters, and then I got my mom's dog to come sleep with me, this big pit bull. He came out and snuggled with me. Well, he used to be my dog before I went to the army, and then he was just kind of a family dog after that. So I got him to come out with me, and then on the second night, my sister and my nieces came out and slept with me, and we all cuddled together in a big pile, basically.
Oh, dude, you want to talk cold? So we moved our double wide from one town to the next, and so what people don't know is when you move a double wide, they just throw plastic on it like they do when you are moving it.
Oh my god, I hate you so much. Oh my god, no! His hands are ice freaking cold and he's touching me.
Oh, I know, it's snowing outside. I know exactly how cold it is. You're good.
30 seconds to get the freaking thing to open.
Oh my god, you are evil.
Close the gate shut.
So
Wait, the gate froze closed?
Yeah,
The latch to our gate.
not the latch.
Oh,
the
God.
cord. That's the latch.
Oh, the cord that you pull the latch open with
Because it goes
was
through a
frozen.
little hole.
It
And it froze.
froze.
Dude.
Yeah, because our latch is on the inside of the gate and it
Is
has
she
a
in
string
bed?
that comes through that you pull to open it.
Is she in bed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put her to bed like an hour ago.
Okay.
And apparently it was frozen. It took him like 30 seconds to open it to get it to unfreeze. Divided by Sight
Yeah.
is going to bed.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, so it's middle of winter. Granted, it's Mississippi. It's supposedly usually only in the 20s, 30s. But, so my mom and dad had their bed, and we all had to cuddle into their bed with plastic, and the wind's just blowing because they moved our land, but they didn't move it into place and set it up same day. And so we sat there, and the plastic's just like shaking from the wind, and we're all cuddled in the bed together, trying to use each other's body heat. Oh, I was so cold. I didn't want to get up and pee in the night. It was so cold.
Yeah. No.
No.
I plan to sleep tonight.
I'm gonna get done, and I'm gonna work on this until either 11:30 or until I'm done. Whichever happens first, not last. First.
Okay, here's a question. What's the best platform to set up a mailing list on? I've heard good things about Wix because you can host a website and they'll also have a newsletter options on there.
Yeah, that's what I say. It depends on what you want to do. If you want a website too, Wix is so easy, so easy. I tried to do MailChimp and Hootsuite, all that stuff for like months, and I could not figure it out at all. So much easier. My heated blanket's not on. I don't know why you're cuddling on my bed. So it just depends on what you want. You can cuddle on my blanket all you want. It's not warm. I've got 4 chargers hooked up to the cord. She's like cuddling in my blanket. Like my bed is right next to a window is any warmer than her bed with a memory foam and more than one cushion.
All right. Well, let's get into this sprint because I want to finish doing the. I finished reading the passage, but then I didn't get to do the rest of the daily bread thing on this part, so I want to finish this one. Okay, let me put this timer back on the screen first, and then we'll start the timer. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Ooh, there's an Sprinton. Alexis slides into chat, waves crazily, hits like button, then slides back out again.
Why you go slide out? You like a batter, you go wee.
Okay, I'm trying to set up PayPal for Rose City, specifically like a business PayPal, and I'm so confused. It says I need to confirm my email, and aha, okay, there's the confirming email. I was like, I only got one email, and it didn't let me confirm it.
So I don't know if anybody's seen my wardrobe change while we were gone. The kid's like, I miss you. I'm like, I've been right here. She's like, but I've given you 2 months for the book. Like, I miss you. And I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do about it? And she's like, give me your hoodie. It smells like you. So I had to give her my work hoodie. She's trying to make cookie dough without the blender. That's a little bit of cookie dough.
How do I
Do some.
I didn't expect you to.
I just want to get the PayPal.me link to give to.
Thank you.
Just wait. When you're not expecting it, you'll get it.
Okay.
Finder's fee for bugging me.
Finder's fee. Oh.
Devin says hi, Kira.
Hi.
Pay and get paid.
A chocolate chip. I think it would be better with chocolate chips.
Yeah, I'll steal some with chocolate chips in it.
No.
I want this. There we go.
Oh,
That's
I
what I
haven't
wanted.
showed you. I haven't showed you. Ugh, get over here. So, last year I had bought a couple tactical flashlights.
Oh, it's not food, so.
No, it's not food. Go away. So this year they asked me, they gave me a coupon for like 25% off for my birthday. And then they had a New Year's sale going on as well. So I threw them together and got almost $100 off a GoPro. I have a new toy. I'm excited. I have a new toy. I don't know how to use new toy, but I have a new toy. Oh, that's how you open it. Get out up there. I can't charge it if I can't get it out.
Okay, the PayPal situation is taken care of. Wonderful.
It's dead. I need to get a memory card for it. Where the fuck did it go? There we go.
Okay. Jordan is home now, so I'm sure he's gonna either want to watch a show, unless he's just really tired and ends up falling asleep. I don't know yet.
He's did a whole day's work. I'm pretty sure.
Well, he also took
he
took a really long nap because he took a 4-hour lunch.
Oh, okay. You said he took a long lunch. You didn't say how long.
Yeah, he took a 4-hour lunch, and so he was able to take a nap. So I don't know if he's awake enough to want to like watch a show or something. He hasn't said anything. He went straight upstairs to, after freezing the back of my neck with his hands, he went upstairs to change, and he hasn't come back down. So
I want to see if he's still alive. That whole 30 seconds at the gate might have did him in.
Here, let me just text him.
Speak now for Portuguese.
Okay, voice text. Are you awake enough to watch a show, or are you too tired?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll get used to it.
Question mark.
I won't get used to it.
I have texted him
She said, "Don't get used to it." I should not get used to her being nice.
Amber,
Hmm.
I have a question for you. When is revamped version of book 1 coming out?
As soon as I can figure out how to get a formatting to Sako. I'm trying for April 1st.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that whole book issue is an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So, hopefully it won't be like book 2 and like take forever. But
Well, hopefully, if she figured out all the things that went wrong with book 2, hopefully those issues don't persist. But
yeah, no, she's using vellum, so we shouldn't have those issues this time. But it's just that whole track changes issue. She can't start it till I get her that.
mm-hmm.
Just my favorite.
I'll have to look into that and see why it's doing that, because I've never come across that issue before.
When you tried to resave it, did you try to save it as the same type of file?
Microsoft Word.
Okay. So I'm going to try to save it as a different type of file, as maybe like a docs, and see if it fixes it.
I just got money. I just got an email that says, "You got money."
You got paid.
Oh, dang it. I forgot that PayPal takes a fee.
Especially if it's business.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. My money is temporarily on hold.
Because it's your first time getting money from that account. It'll take 24 hours to let you have it. It's just the first time, though.
Yeah, it's fine. But even taking off a fee of $2.01, I'm still happy that I got paid by a client.
Look at that. You're all legit.
I'm legit. This is my second paying client, because Doll was our first paying client. And with everybody else, I got paid in other ways of exchange of the business, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rock on.
So the camera is charging for whatever amount of time I hopefully have power. Close that for now.
And once that hold is gone, I can transfer that to my business bank account to use for business expenses.
Yep.
Money makes me happy because it means I get to buy food and pay for things.
I'm really hoping that it's warm enough by Kira's birthday when I take her where I want to take her, that I can use this GoPro and like my tripod and like go underwater and shit with it. Make some really cool like B-roll.
Right.
Really, really hoping.
Fingers crossed.
Wasn't a bad deal to get a $100 camera for $25.
I accidentally dumped out my pen. Well, not accidentally. I had to pull this toy that Noelle, she shoved this dog figurine into my pen holder, and it was annoying me seeing it in there, so I dumped my pens out so I could get it out. What kind of dog is Lassie? Because this is the same kind of dog.
Border Collie.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Because I want one.
Because I've had Border Collies and they don't look like this.
I think it may just be a straight collie, or some type of collie.
Okay, I think it is a collie something, probably like a
Golden Collie.
Okay, what kind of dog is Lassie? A rough collie.
Rough Collie.
Yeah, because they're a little they're about the same size, but their hair, like their long bits of hair, is in different places than Border Collies, and their faces are a little bit longer. Because border collies, from what I remember, have a little bit shorter nose.
A collie's a collie's a collie to me.
And they have less long hair. But they're about the same size, and they do roughly the same type of things. Because collies are different types of collies, I think, are used for different types of farming type thing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because let's see, border collies are used for herding livestock, specifically sheep, and they're known for their intelligent, extremely energetic, acrobatic, and athletic. And then rough collies. Let's look at that. Rough collies are used. Okay, they're also used for herding sheep, but specifically in Scotland. But it doesn't say anything about like the agility, all that kind of stuff. It says they're very protective, they're gentle, loyal, and intelligent, and they're used for sheep herding in Scotland.
Makes sense. I mean, like, different types of Labradors are for different things, and
yeah. And because there's also smooth collies. Let's click on those and see what their stuff says.
Why is our window wide open?
Because Noelle opened the blinds.
Can you close them?
They were originally bred for herding, but that's all it says. It's just a short-haired version of a rough collie. And they're known to be intelligent, sociable, responsive, alert, active, and trainable.
Somebody heard Daddy's voice.
Yeah, she's up crying again. Meadow herds goats. We've seen it. Only when they escape from the gate and are going to run out onto the road.
Who knows? Y'all might see me doing the same thing in a couple years.
Yeah, border collies are different. Standard collies are the Lassie. I think the Lassie type are the original collies, and then the other ones are just like offshoots.
Yeah, I've never had to worry about what kind of anything collies. I've never actually seen a collie like in person. I've had plenty of terriers. I've had plenty of other types of dogs.
Hold on.
Yeah, terriers are good for hunting pests. They like to hunt birds and try to snap them out of the air. I've had my terriers do that. And I know about retrievers and coon dogs being for hunting dogs. And then certain type of Labradors are good for certain types of herding and stuff too. So I don't know. In my opinion, German Shepherds do it all. So
Jordan was asking me about something in the fridge if it was still good because it was like in the back, and I was like, I don't know. But it's apparently the best by date was in January, so it's going in the trash. Yeah. Okay. I love pit bulls. I think they get a really bad rap, and people don't. I feel like the masses, generally speaking, believe a lot of myths about pit bulls that are just false.
You don't need cheese for another recipe, do you?
Don't eat all the cheese.
I'm not going to eat all the cheese. I'm asking you to eat it for another recipe.
No, I don't have any more recipes to make. I'm winging it. I'm winging everything until we get paid again. Anyways, so I did a presentation in high school in my speech class. We had to do a persuasive speech, and I decided to do it on pit bulls, of like persuading people to change their minds about them being bad. And like 90% of the people in my class believed that pit bulls could lock their jaw when they bite something, and they can't. And like, I don't understand where that came from. They can bite strong, but border collies have a stronger bite than pit bulls do. Or not border collies, golden retrievers is what I meant to say. Golden retrievers have a stronger bite than pit bulls do, and yet people think that pit bulls can lock their jaw. They can't. Like, that's not a thing.
Did you look that up, or are you just saying that?
I wouldn't say it if I didn't know what I was talking
Just
about.
look it up, because I don't think that's true.
I literally just prefaced the fact that Okay, Jordan.
What?
I don't want your opinion right now.
It's not an opinion. You can't just say.
I know what I'm talking about.
Golden retrievers don't bite harder than pit bulls.
Yes, they do.
Look it up. You can't say that. I would not back it up.
Jordan.
Look it up.
I literally prefaced this conversation by the fact that I did a presentation on pit bulls, and I looked this up for that presentation. I know that it's the truth.
Which dog breeds bite the hardest?
Oh my god.
He's in debate mode tonight.
It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna drive me crazy. He's gonna piss me off, but it's fine.
Yeah,
we'll just move on.
Say shit that you don't know.
Jordan, I am literally streaming on the internet, and you're embarrassing yourself. You need to stop.
I'm embarrassing myself for
Yes.
saying you're wrong.
I'm not wrong though.
Are you not?
I'm not wrong. I read a study. I looked up multiple studies when I wrote my presentation on this.
Okay, because
I know what I'm talking about.
Actual thing on this, and Labrador Retrievers can only bite at 230 psi, and American Pit Bulls bite at 235 psi.
I didn't say Labrador Retrievers. I said Golden Retrievers.
They're the same dog.
Okay, I will find the study that I found because it was a study where they actually tested a bunch of different dog breeds, and pit bulls were not even close to the top of the list.
Okay.
And golden retrievers were higher than pit bulls were. And also, a lot of dog attacks are actually smaller dogs breeds.
This is true.
Yeah, and I still remember the reaction I got in class because I had to do a visual presentation behind me, and I said trigger warning, graphic images, and then click, and immediately switched to the next slide, and it was like victims of dog attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, if you see these, so what kind of dog do you think would do this? And everybody's like, oh, probably pit bulls. It's like, no, all of these attacks were like small dogs. Like I believe it was. One of them was a Pomeranian. One of them was a Chihuahua. Like they were all small breed dogs.
That's what I'll say. Pomeranians and Chihuahuas are the worst. I've had both, and dude, I've had people get stitches from seeing. Yeah, no, it's not nice.
I did know that. Another thing a lot of people don't know about pit bulls is that they were originally bred to be nanny dogs to look after children.
Makes sense since they're protective.
They're very protective and sweet-natured, and because of the way they look mean. That's why people chose them to train for dog fights and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they look mean, not necessarily because they are mean. And any dog can be violent. It's based on how it's raised.
It's because of the short hair. They look more muscular.
And the head size to body ratio and all that. Yeah.
That's why Doberman Pinschers get a bad rap, too.
Little dogs are full of hate because they know they used to be wolves, and they know that we did that to them.
I'm gonna die young because you made this happen.
I mean,
you're not wrong.
Little dogs are they're little ankle biters. I will say we had the dog that we had to rehome, not this last November, but the year before. I'd give her to my grandma. She was probably the best dog that we could have had for a young child because she was very patient, and Noelle, even now, is not very gentle and likes to pull hair and tails, and Lily she wouldn't even bark at her. She would just run away. Like, she never nipped or bit at her. She never barked at her. Sometimes if she really got hurt by Noelle, she would yelp, but then she would just get up and run away. And if Noelle was coming over and she didn't really want to deal with it, she would just walk away, and she never ever did anything. And it's like, there were so many times where, like, if Lily had bitten her, totally would have been justified. And she never ever did. And she was a small dog. She was a Pomeranian Papillon mix. So.
Meadow.
What?
Pit bulls were originally bred for fighting.
No, they weren't.
I just looked it up, so don't just tell me.
He's in a mood.
Yeah, he's in a mood.
You can't just say stuff. You can't.
I'm not just saying stuff.
You're wrong on. That's not why they're originally bred. I just literally looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
They were originally bred for fighting.
He's reminding me so much of my sister right now.
That's part of the reason why they wouldn't get recognized for so long is because of their heritage from fighting.
I'm going to move on now because he's not going to stop being that.
Yeah, you could literally find it. He's in a mood.
So we can watch our show.
Okay, apparently one wants to watch our show. So I'm going to wrap up this. I wasn't sure. I texted you and asked if you were gonna.
Your text, but you didn't look at it.
I didn't because I was talking. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna wrap up, and I'm streaming again on Tuesday afternoon as usual, 4 p.m. I'll probably be on Jace's stream tomorrow. I usually am, and so I'll see you guys probably tomorrow on Jace's stream.
Yep, I'll be there.
Okay, to quickly wrap up, I'm a freelance editor. If you are looking for an editor, you can go to my website, rosecityediting.com, and I have my testimonials on there now too, so you can see some reviews that I've gotten, as well as other books that are in my published. I only have the published stuff on there, so published works that are in my portfolio there, and I would love to work with any one of you. And I stream on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern and Friday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, like same as today. And then on Wednesdays I do The Sims with Jace and Kat. And as Devin says here, Sage and Tessa are still streaming. Link to Sage is there and the link to Tessa is there. So if you guys want to keep sprinting, you can go to those places.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
So yes, agree
He's
with
just in a mood. That's what tired does to you.
Yeah. So yeah, Amber, do you have an outro?
I just have this lovely person. There you go. It's out right now, and you're welcome to go get it. It's on Amazon and Smashwords and Drafted Digital and all the things. And yeah, if you want a free copy, it is coming soon. I got my author copies ordered so I can sign them and give them to you guys. And I will contact you and get addresses and things like that. So I'll be on with Jace tomorrow, and then hopefully this podcast comes out tomorrow. Either way, it will come out this weekend. And then my stream on Sunday as usual. So that's all I got.
Sweet. Okay, well, on that note, I'm going to hit end broadcast, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow.
Bye.
Peace out.